Yo, my buddy. Yo, my buddy.
Yo, my buddy. What?
What's
is
happening?
What is happening? Yo, my buddy.
Yo, my buddy, what's happening?
What's happening? Everything. All the things.
Everything.
It's been a while. All the things.
It hasn't been a while, but also it won't have been a while because podcasts have released 2 weeks.
Because podcasts, ooh, the power of editing, ooh.
And we're like a month and 8 months ahead.
Don't tell them that. This is a surprise. I mean, can we break the third wall of the fourth wall of podcasting right now? The third wall. Can we break the third wall?
Can we break the third wall?
No, can we break the fourth wall for a second and just say, like, because obviously, time of recording this episode, the first episode's just come out.
Yes, so the first episode came out yesterday whilst recording this.
Literally yesterday while we're recording this.
This won't be out for 3 more months.
Oh, no, way down the line. But I just want to, like, be excited about the fact that the first episode came out. We've had some good feedback already as of a day in. Yay. Thank you for feedback. I love the fact that your friend said that it had legs. I've never heard that before.
Got legs.
It's got legs.
That thing's a walking. So, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, so today, because of many, well, we've already peeked behind the fourth wall, right?
The third wall, as you like to call it.
The third wall, as I like to call it, because I am trash. We both know that podcasts obviously aren't recorded the day of the release. Shock horror. They're not recorded.
I can't do that turnaround.
They're not recorded the day of release. They are a bit in advance. So I'm going to talk. This is going to take us on to our topic. Bear with me, because I can see you looking at me, just like smirking your head off, right? But this is going to be episode 6. Am I right in thinking episode 6?
Yes.
So, the first time we tried to record episode 6 we named it episode 7 even though we needed it. Yeah, so in the editing,
that's right.
in the recording, we said episode 7. So obviously, when we discovered that had to be for episode 6, we were like, oh no, twash, that needs to be episode 7 now. So,
yeah.
Then in our last recording session, and I'm going to hold my hands up and admit, we recorded episode 6. Great. Episode 6 went great. I sent away the file without saving the project. Didn't save the raw file, because I'm not good with technology, I'm not good with recording things. Luke knows this. He is basically the brains behind this. I am just here as entertainment value, I think. And
it's worrying if I'm ever the brains behind something. I think anyone who knows me can agree.
It truly is. It truly is.
That's a bad idea.
But so I send across the voice file, and what happens, Luke? What's wrong with the voice file?
There's absolutely no audio on it.
There's no audio on it. So in other words, as far as I'm concerned, because of my idiot mistake, episode 6 is cursed. So what I've brought with us today is from history.com, which I think is by the History Channel, I'm afraid. It's an article. We're going to go through it, have a little chat, and then, like, is there any curses that we both know outside of this? But we're going to look at historic curses.
Okay,
so first one on the list.
How historical are we looking? Are we looking like dinosaurs cursing other dinosaurs?
No, let's say we're looking at, like...
Did a T-Rex hold a grudge, you know?
T-Rexes definitely held grudges, but they couldn't throw hands, so they couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, tiny little arms.
Oh, that's why they curse people.
Yeah, exactly. The first curse we're going to talk about is King Tut's curse.
Okay.
So you know the story of King Tut's curse?
As in the pharaoh?
Yes, as in the pharaoh.
Yeah, as in Tutankhamun.
Yeah, as in Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously in the 1920s, Britain, we liked to go and pinch things from other places, didn't we?
Oh, when we were in the middle of colonising.
When we were in the middle of colonising, we liked to just go and be like, oh, we found a thing in this other country, and then just take it home because, you know, exploration, what's culture, meh. Anyway, so...
They had pith hats, they could do what they wanted.
They could do what they wanted, walk around in their fezzes, they did what they liked. So anyway... Obviously, in the 1923, a British archaeological team opened the tomb of Tutankhamun. or otherwise known as King Tut, an Egyptian pharaoh during the 14th century BC. 2 months later, when the team's sponsor died from a bacterial infection, British newspapers claimed, without evidence, that he died because of King Tut's curse. Ooh.
I read that. I remember that.
Whenever subsequent members of the team died, the media dragged up the alleged curse again. So, King's Tut curse and other famous mummies' curses were invented by Europeans and Americans while their countries removed priceless artefacts from Egypt. After the Titanic sank in 1912, some newspapers even promoted a conspiracy theory that the ship had sunk because of a mummy's curse.
Was that back in the day when they used to eat mummies?
They ate mummies?
Yeah. Victorians did.
1923 is after the Victorian era. I'm pretty sure the Victorian era ended in 1901.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that the Victorians... Did they eat mummies? Like, ancient Egyptian mummies? Are you on about, like, weird things that they did with bodies? Because I know they had, like, obviously, mortician photography, which is something...
No, they ate mummies.
Please tell me you're looking this up.
Yeah, Googling real quick. The gruesome history of eating corpses as medicine. Maybe this should be a whole episode, but yeah.
Yo!
I knew they did it as a medicine, I'm sure they did.
The Victorians are wild. Like, at some point, I will do a deep dive into that because I do find them really interesting. But it's interesting how, like, these curses from the mummy's curses obviously then went to, like, influence a lot of media, like horror movies like The Mummy and lots of different things kind of.
The Mummy is not a horror film.
It's not a horror film, but technically...
It is a documentary.
It's a documentary!
But yes, we will do a historical deep dive into what the Victorians ate, because I am very interested to teach you about their cannibalism.
You can teach me about the cannibalism, and I'll teach you about all the stupid things they did with, like, paint and other types of food, because they did a lot of ridiculous stuff. Back to a couple of curses, yeah? So we've gone over to King Tut's curse. The next we're going to go over is the curse of the Hope Diamond.
Ooh.
Now, do you know anything about the Hope Diamond?
I do not.
You do not, right? So let's get into a little bit of details about the Hope Diamond. So, in the 1660s, the French gem dealer Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, I've definitely butchered that, apologies any French people, purchased a large diamond of unknown origin during a trip to India. Yet by the 20th century, a myth had sprung up that in the United States and Europe that Tavernier had stolen the diamond from the statue of a Hindu goddess.
Ooh.
The newspapers and jewellers who spread this story claimed the diamond was cursed and brought bad luck to those who owned it. By 1839, the diamond supposedly ended up with Henry Philip Hope, a Dutch collector based in London and the source of the stone's modern name, the Hope Diamond. Sometime after this, European and American newspapers began claiming that the Hope Diamond carried a curse. The French jeweller Pierre Cartier reportedly used these stories to enhance the diamond's value when he sold it to American heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean in the early 1910s. After she died, it went to a US jewellery company which exhibited it before donating it in 1958 to the Smithsonian Institution, where it remains today.
Right.
Yeah.
If you knew something was cursed...
Yeah. Would I buy it?
Would you go anywhere within, like, 12 miles of it?
No. Well, I say no, but I do, as you know, I do tempt the veil sometimes, so it's like... No, I'd like to think no, I wouldn't willingly buy something that was cursed, but at the same time, there would be that bit in the back of my brain that was like, well, if it was an item I really, really wanted, and because I don't really believe in curses, I probably would buy it, but then it would be mud on my face if, you know, I died a day later.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you get an answer for if you were cursed or not, to be fair. Because I wouldn't mess around with mummies or anything because of the curses with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with mummies, but also I wouldn't just go to another country and, like, rob a grave, which is essentially what they did.
Well, yeah, like, morally and justifiably, it's not there.
Morally, very bad. But, like, if I was on eBay or something, and you know how I like to collect old cameras?
Yes.
Do you remember that camera I sent you that I found on eBay that was, like, 15 quid, and it looked haunted as anything? Do you remember? It was, like, all... It wasn't...
Do not now tell me it's haunted.
I didn't buy it because I was concerned, but it was, like, an accordion style kind of pull out proper old school like camera.
Yeah.
And I was so tempted, but it was all battered and it looked like a prop on a horror movie. So part of me was like, I can't do that just in case. Because I don't know what history this camera's got. Maybe it does have like...
It probably contains the souls of the people it took a picture of.
Okay, so we're going to go on to...
Back to curses.
Back to curses. We're going to go on to another curse. I'm not going to go through this whole list because it's like 10 things. And we've gone through 2 curses. I want to go through another curse and maybe another little juicy curse, and then we'll go into a bit of conversation about curses. I'm assuming you know the curse of Macbeth.
The play you can't say.
The play you can't say, which I just said.
Yeah, you can crack on. I'm not doing that.
You're not saying it?
No.
Macbeth. I love how this episode on curses has suddenly become about so much more than curses.
How superstitious I am.
When it comes to who we are, yeah. So, there are lots of superstitions in the world of theatre. It's bad luck to wish actors good luck, hence the reason people instead tell them to break a leg. And it's also bad luck to say the word
Don't.
Macbeth
Oh.
in the theatre, except during a performance of the Shakespeare play. Supposedly, this is because tragedy has historically befallen productions of the play. In reality, these stories are a mix of fabrication and selective evidence picking. See? You can say it.
Everything is selective evidence picking, really, if you think about it.
The legend about the play seems to have started with Max Beerbohm. Beerbohm? Beer and then B-O-H-M. Max Beerbohm. Bohm. Right, Max Bohm. Beerbohm. No, Beerbohm. Yeah, anyway.
You've said it the exact same way every single time.
So this guy, Max, we'll call him our Max.
Good old Maximilian.
A British cartoonist and critic, born in the 1870s, nearly 3 centuries after Macbeth's first performance. Max, possibly annoyed that Macbeth was such a popular play, made up a story that the first actors cast to play Lady Macbeth died right before the play's opening night. Since then, the story has become part of a myth that the play is cursed and has brought bad luck to those involved in it. Though there have been real accidents during the runs of Macbeth over its more than 400-year history, these accidents gain more attention than accidents during other plays because of the supposed curse. Ooh.
Supposed or very real?
Well, why do you say it's real?
Because if it is real, then I've got a defense.
What's your proof?
If I say it's not real, then the curse will be angry at me and curse me.
But you're not a guy in the theatre, so why would it curse you? It's mainly bringing bad luck to actors, and I'm afraid, my friend, you are not an actor on a...
Yes, but what if, when I turn like 40 or whatever, I want to become an actor?
An actor?
And then I can't because I've previously said the name of that play. I'm not risking it.
So we've got the curse of the Polish king's tomb. It's another tomb curse.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
In 1973, quite more recent than actually. In 1973, a group of archaeologists opened the tomb of the 15th century Polish king Casimir IV in Krakow, Poland. Krakow? I don't know how that's pronounced. It's an O with a little... Right, okay, in Poland. Apologies, people that are listening to this. I'm trying my best. I am terrible at pronouncing things, but that's how we learn. Anyway, I lost my place. They opened the tomb of the 15th century Polish king Casimir IV in Poland, in Krakow. Krakow. So, as with the opening of King Tut's tomb 50 years before, European media hyped up the event, and the researchers involved allegedly joked that they were risking a curse on the tomb by opening it. When some of the team members began to die shortly after, right? Some media outlets speculated they was due to a curse. Later, experts discovered traces of deadly fungi inside the tomb that can cause lung illness when breathed in. This was the cause of their deaths. Ooh.
So they say.
Well, what do you think the cause of their deaths were?
So big science makes up to fill in their pretty little stories.
Big science.
Look, okay.
Right.
All seriousness, I know that obviously when you open a tomb, there's all the bacteria and diseases that haven't been around for so long and they've mutated and whatever, and that's actually what makes people sick and ill and all of this stuff. Like, I am aware, decomposing bodies, blah, 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 things that were buried with them.
Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a thing where they'd, found, a prehistoric version of the plague somewhere recently, in an ice thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put that away. Why are you throwing it out? Put it back. We don't want it.
Yeah, like, put that in a freezer with a backup generator. I mean, the plague still does exist, the Black Plague speaking. It's, like, still a thing.
No, yeah. But, like, we can easily cure it just with antibiotics now.
You know, we'll do a plague deep dive because I love the plague.
But yeah, so those are some curses from history. What do you think of the couple of curses I've brought you? Are there any that you know that you want to talk about, or other than this episode?
So, obviously, I know that all mummies' tombs are cursed in the sense of...
You're robbing a grave?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're doing a highly illegal thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's right, you know, moral implications, blah, blah, blah. However... Are they cursed? Question mark. Yes, the answer is yes.
So do you think, obviously you're down for the curse of the tomb and the mummy and that, but do you think objects are cursed? Like the Hope Diamond, do you think that's cursed? Or do you think that's more just myth?
Right. Well, there, you could go into the, you know, haunted dolls that you can buy on eBay.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, so are they haunted?
I've been tempted by those.
If I would never visit you.
I've actually been kind of tempted by the, because you can get, like, haunted mystery boxes where it just says that the items in there are haunted, and the amount of times I've been scrolling, I've thought, do I? Just to see. Do I?
I would literally walk into your house. I'd sense it.
There's some bad energy in here, and it'd just be out the door.
Or even worse, I go into your spare bedroom and just on there would be the haunted doll. I'd be like...
It would be in your room. If it's going to sleep anywhere, it's going to sleep in your room. Yeah, it's going to be in the spare room.
I would walk out.
It'll be on your bedside table, just sitting there watching over you.
You'd just see me like a blur, and then you'd hear my car.
Going.
Whoa, what an episode about curses. That was crazy. Episode 6 finally recorded after like 8 attempts, because this episode is cursed.
It was finally recorded. Yes! Cursed. In case you didn't know, this episode's been about curses.
I've been Luke. That's been Shannon.
I've been Shannon.
Remember to subscribe and comment below and like stuff and check out our other projects.
Don't be twash. Make sure you go on the Caffeine Addled Minds Instagram to keep up to date on anything that we're releasing, both to do with Dude Good and other amazing GNS content. Ooh, insert.
Whoa, here's a trailer for one of our other things. That's crazy.
Done. Oh, wait, no. Right, okay, yep. So that was a cool trailer, right? That was a great trailer, guys. We're going out.
Oh, we're having a thing after the trailer. Now I just put the trailer at the end. Wow. Whoa, whoa. Part 2. Please learn our episode format. This is now recording number 10 of episode 6.
Okay, I'm done. Should we stop? Can we...
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Don't be twash.
Wait, you always say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Jordan. This is our Cascades trailer, which is definitely not our Season 2 trailer, which I cut down and also replaced some of the words to make it sound like a generic trailer. Enjoy. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Come in. Take a seat. Sit by this fire.
Jesus Christ. Problem is, it kind of sounds like pee.
Hello, and welcome to our Cascades trailer. We're here to tell you that Cascades will be returning in 2 weeks' time.
That's right, we're back, like the dinosaurs from that one film.
The one that's literally called We're Back.
That one.
We'll be talking about the distilleries. And we'll be trying whiskies. And it's so good it'll leave you pondering the intricacies of... It'll leave you pondering the intricacies of such great art whiskies. In meantime.
In meantime?
It'll leave you pondering the intricacies. It'll leave you pondering the intricacies of such great art in the meantime.
John, you've done 18 takes.
It's a lot of words. And yes, there will no doubt be more Cask Whisperer lore.
There better be more guys where you've cut so much out.
So look out for Cascades wherever podcasts are found.
And listen out for them too.
And having listened to it, I kind of realised we don't actually mention it's a podcast for whiskey, about whiskey, featuring myself and my brother Luke.